So, just yesterday when I recorded my message, I was talking about how, the fuck was I gonna say? I was talking about how, you know, we have to hold on to our faith. You know what I'm saying? We gotta trust the process. You know, um, we gotta trust the universe, trust God, and just kind of let things unfold, right? And try not to meddle in the process. And today, I woke up with that energy, but as the day progressed, I found myself meddling more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? It felt almost as if I was being tested. You know what I'm saying? Am I practicing what I preach? And the funny thing about it is that, I'm listening to messages in the background, positive messages to kind of keep me, kind of keep me aligned. And they're all saying the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Reminding me, look, just chill out. Just chill out, let shit unfold. But it's so difficult sometimes, when when it looks like things are going a certain way, when it looks like things are going in a direction that you don't want them to go. You know what I'm saying? And see, the thing about it is that I know I've been in situations where it's like things are not going the way that I need them or I would like them to go. It looks like things are going bad, and then I surrender and things turn around. I've had those experiences, right? But where I'm at right now, I think that this my current challenge is it's my current challenge is so challenging that it's been difficult for me to surrender, you know, and I did a little, you know what I'm saying. I did some inspired actions. Let's just say that I did some inspired actions, right? Now those are actions that you know maybe it'll come to me in a time of peace. Like I had some ideas that came to me while I was resting, while I was sleeping, and you know, they weren't um, they weren't any ideas that felt felt like I need to do this or shit's gonna fall apart. They were like, okay, so these are some good ideas, some things you can do that might work out for you. You know what I'm saying? And I did those. But there were some other things that came up that I was like, you know what? I should try this. I should try this, to get some money, you know. And I was watching for the outcome. You know what I'm saying? And the outcome not coming just added to my frustration and my doubt and my worry, and that's why you're supposed to, just chill, surrender, you know. Excuse me, had a burp. Um, and Here I am, the end of the day, right? I feel better. You know what I'm saying? I'm lucky. I'm blessed to have, you know, people in my life that care about me, that love me. You know what I'm saying? That support me on my journey. Very few, but I have them. You know, I was messaging with my I can't even find my words right now. I was messaging with my I don't know if I should call her my coach. I'll just say coach. It's pretty much that's where she is. You know what I'm saying? I was messaging with her last night and this morning, and she's awesome. She gives me a lot of inspiration and encouragement. And I've been working with her for years, right? And I owe her a lot of money. I owe her a lot of money, and I'm gonna pay her, and she knows I'm gonna pay her, and she still supports me. She's like, look, you've come. I'm sorry, my throat. She's like, you've come a long way since you started working with me. You know what I'm saying? You need to stick close to the membership. You need to stick close to the membership. You need to keep checking in, not just check in when things are falling apart, because I have a bad habit of doing that. My ego, um, you know, like if I don't have money to pay, my ego like doesn't allow me to check in as much, because I'm like, well, I owe money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna back off. Or if sometimes if things are going really bad, you know, um, I don't really check in, because I don't want to, just be checking in to be what's the word I'm looking for? To be venting, you know what I'm saying, when things are bad, and she's just like, look, you're you're on your way, you know what I'm saying? You need to stay close and check in all the time, you know what I'm saying? And that way, when things start to go bad, you can correct it before they get really bad. You know what I'm saying? And it makes sense. And I think that even if you don't have a coach, if you're not working with anybody, right? Whatever spiritual work you're doing, don't ever stop doing it. Even when things are good. I think I spoke about this before in a message, how sometimes when things are going good, we get comfortable, and we don't keep up with the work that we've been doing to get us to that point to that point where we can be comfortable. Once we're comfortable, we just kind of like taper off. You know what I'm saying? But always, you know what I'm saying, always stay on the clock, like brushing your teeth, or you know what I'm saying, taking a shower. You know what, you got to make your whatever's working for you, you have to make it a part of your daily practice. You know what I'm saying? Like going to the gym. Some people, they go to the gym all the time. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a regular practice for them. Your spiritual work, you got to go to the spiritual gym. You know what I'm saying? Because the spiritual battles are the ones that will get you. You know what I'm saying? You can be fit as fuck, and you can run into, what I'm saying, a spiritual battle that'll whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because you haven't been on top of doing the work. You know. So I'm gonna keep this one short. I'm just kind of all over the place with this. I just felt like I wanted to share something really quick, mainly for myself, because it's been a trying, tough couple of days, and I know that a breakthrough's coming. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that's keeping me going, and I figure with the updates, with me just saying, look, I'm still here. I'm going through shit, but I'm still here. I'm still believing that shit is gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? For anybody else that's going through shit, stay on top of your stuff, man. Stay on top of the work. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're praying. Make sure you're you're giving gratitude. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure that you're resting. Make sure that you're eating well. Make sure that you're checking in with your people. You know what I'm saying? Checking in with your people, making sure that they're okay. You know what I'm saying? And you know, if you have people that you feel comfortable with sharing, what you're going through with, share it with them. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go through this stuff. You don't have to go through stuff alone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So hopefully, that can give somebody out there some encouragement. Yeah, and I'm gonna end it there. Y'all be blessed. You know what I'm saying? Wishing you abundance, peace, love, all the good shit. All right.